What's up YouTube, Capital G here, looking at a brand new Trickstar Link monster coming out of Circuit Break. This is Trickstar Sweet Devil, and hot damn, that artwork is sweet. I really have to commend Konami with the Trickstar archetype. The artworks on these Link monsters are all world amazing. Like if you look at Sweet Devil and then you look at Holy Angel, like these are amazing. I think that these are some of the best arts that they have actually created this entire year, and I hope that this trend follows because obviously Trickstar are played by Aoi and Yu-Gi-Oh! Range, which by the way, my episode 4 and 3, those reviews should be coming out fairly soon. I'll probably just make 4 and 3 into one episode. But anyways, if you look at her and her Blue Angel persona when she's in the Link Vrain's world, obviously it's kind of colorful, it's vibrant, and her cards obviously follow that. So let's look at this card and see what we think of it. I find it a little weird. I know obviously sweet is in her name, but am I the only one that finds it weird that she's a devil and that she's light attribute? Like I can't get over that, man. I mean, I know she's like a sweet devil, but devil and light attribute just doesn't really make sense to me. But I don't know, maybe it's a whole like Dante Devil May Cry thing. He's a demon, but he's a good demon. Anyways, so let's see, she's a Link 2 Light Fairy. Obviously the entire archetype so far is light and fairy. 2000 attack. Her link cursors are left and right. Her monster effect, well actually her materials are 2 Trickstar monsters, so you're only going to be summoning her and Trickstars. Effect number 1, each time a monster at this card's link point is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, inflict 200 damage to your opponent. Okay, that's pretty much par for the course. You expect all Trickstars to have some type of burn damage at this point. And let me see, what is your effect 2? Effect 2, each time a Trickstar monster inflicts damage to your opponent, all face-up monsters your opponent currently controls loses 200 attack for each monster at this card's link point until the end of the turn. Okay, so the amazing artwork aside, I don't think that I like Sweet Devil that much, and it's for a couple of reasons. For starters, her link cursors don't actually make a lot of sense. They're pointing left and right, and it's like if you summon her as your first extra deck monster and she goes to the extra monster zone, what exactly is she going to be linked with? I mean, at best, you have her linked with your opponent's extra monster, which is just 1, so you'll never be able to really maximize those cursors unless you summon like Holy Angel first and then you summon her after that. But then it's like, do you really see yourself having 2 link monsters out at the same time? And Trickstars, you've given up 4 monsters at that point. You might as well just try to burn them to death at that point. The second thing is her effects seem way too dependent on your opponent actually doing stuff and having cards on the field, and it seems just a lot less practical than a card like Holy Angel. Like if you look at her burn effect, right, it requires your monster to either get destroyed by battle or card effect, and from what I know, Trickstars don't have a bunch of cards that like blow themselves up, so you're waiting for your opponent to like either attack them or use something like maybe some type of destruction effect on them, which I guess kind of works. But the problem is, who wants to sit around and wait for your opponent to do stuff when you have a deck like Bullet Dragons that is known for being able to just blow their own cards up? So I don't think that effect works that well at all. If you look at Holy Angel, right, so for Holy Angel's burn damage effect, all you have to do is just normal summon or special summon a Trickstar monsters, and considering they have so many ways of doing that, in addition, people like to run chain summon in the deck, there's so many easy ways of just being able to proc the Holy Angel effect, but this one just seems a lot more difficult. And then with her second effect, anytime a Trickstar monster does burn damage, you know, you get to reduce the attack of your opponent's monsters, I guess, equal to the amount of cards that are in link with this card, which that's fine. The problem is it's once again dependent on your opponent. Like Holy Angel increases her attack based off her second effect. This one reduces the attack of your opponents. Increasing your attack is always better because obviously if your opponent doesn't have any monsters on the board, that second effect just goes to waste. Like you'd rather have your monster gain more attack, because if they don't have any monsters, when you attack them directly, obviously you still get that damage that you would have gotten anyway. So I don't know, I think this card is more style than substance. I don't really think that it does much for the archetype, and honestly I can't really see you going into it in many situations. I think that you still are going to run 1 copy because there are going to be those niche situations where she's actually kind of useful. Also, I would buy this card regardless because the artwork is just, it's too damn good not to, like, you know, be owned. And also she's an ultra rare, so that's another reason to get the card. But overall, like, I can never see anybody running more than 1, but this could be something I'm completely wrong about. I really doubt it. Like, if this card comes out and all the Trickstar players are running like 2 copies and they're using it all the time, I would be completely shocked. But what do you guys think? Leave it in the comment section below. How useful do you guys think that Trickstar Sweet Angel can be, or excuse me, Trickstar Sweet Devil can be? I'm still thinking Angel because she's light attribute. I don't know. I don't really see all the potential in her. Like, I can at least see Holy Angel, and I thought Holy Angel was just a barely good card, but I don't know. I think that Sweet Devil is kind of mediocre. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already.